What's up, everybody? Back for another beer review, and today I am reviewing a beer from the Hitchhiker Brewing Company, and they're out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and this is their Subtropic. So they're calling this a Grapefruit IPA. It's an American IPA that is conditioned on grapefruit. It comes in at 6.4% alcohol by volume, 60 IBUs, and at the time of review, this can is approximately 3 weeks old. And I want to give a huge thanks and shout out to my buddy Sean for hooking me up with this one. He took a trip recently to the Pittsburgh area, and he brought back 9 different Pittsburgh area beers for me, and it's been a blast so far drinking and reviewing all of them. In the description box, I will post a link to the beer haul video that I did that includes all the goodies, but yeah, so far it's been just awesome. So thank you very much, Sean. I do appreciate it. So yeah, this is the first one I am reviewing from Hitchhiker. I have this and their Bane of Existence, and I wanted to get into this one because, I don't know, I really like grapefruit IPAs. Not a huge grapefruit guy in general. Like, I don't really buy grapefruits to eat. I'm indifferent to them. They're all right. But when it comes to IPAs, they're just so refreshing, I find. So really interested to get into this one. I believe this one is brewed with oats and wheat, and then the hops they're using are Simcoe and I believe Mosaic. So yeah, and then they're conditioning it on grapefruit. So anyway, let's crack this open, get it into a glass, and see what we got going on here. Oh, big fill to this one. Let's give this a pour. Oh, that is a really cool color to it. Definitely can tell they're using grapefruit for sure. And maybe they're using like a ruby red. Now, I really like this label. My buddy Earth, when he saw the beer mail unboxing, he was like, that label is awesome. And I was like, you know what? I can't disagree with you. It totally is. Anyway, pours out this really nice, deep tangerine orange color. It definitely looks like there's grapefruit in here for sure. It doesn't look like a typical New England style IPA. I mean, it has the turbidity, so to speak. Yeah, turbidity. But it has this look that looks like there's, some kind of fruit in there. About a finger and a half of a, slightly creamy, slightly soap sudsy head. Looks really nice. Let's get a nose on it. There is so much grapefruit in here. It's sick. And in a good way. Now, I don't know what kind of grapefruit they're using, but this smells like ruby red, sweeter grapefruit. It smells refreshing, but it definitely leans towards the sweeter side of things. Oh man, that smells beautiful. Yeah, that smells there's so much grapefruit in here. I'm really not getting a base character to this one. Yeah, tons of grapefruit. Maybe a little bit of like a biscuity malt character underneath it. A little bit of like orange and tangerine. Citrus heavy to this one for sure. Wow, that just smells great. This honestly smells like grapefruit juice, but a sweeter grapefruit juice with like a little bit of sugar added, and that's actually welcome for me. The one thing I like about grapefruit is, as I get older, my palate is becoming more acclimated to like bitter in general, just bitter in general. But when it comes to beers and when it comes to fruits and stuff like that, like I haven't had like a straight on just regular grapefruit in a while, but I feel like if I went back and I ate it, I wouldn't need no sugar, just be by itself. And I feel like this one has a little bit more sugar than I would probably enjoy at this time, but it just smells so good, I don't really care. Yeah, just all the grapefruit. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody, and thanks again, Sean. See, now the taste is more, I don't know, actually, hang on. Yeah, this is really nice, really refreshing. So what I was going to say originally, but then it kind of hit me on the back end, is I was like, oh, this is not super sweet, and this is not, leaning towards sweeter side of things. And then I got hit on the back end with something that I would associate with a sweeter type of sensation on the palate. But going back, this definitely has a bit of sweetness to it, but I don't necessarily think it's coming from the grapefruit at all. I think it's coming from the malt, but right up front, tons of grapefruit, tons of ruby red grapefruit. As I pass through the palate, a little bit of that orange and tangerine, a little bit of like a lychee, like there's a little bit of like just weird kind of tropical fruit there, lychee, maybe passion fruit, something in the middle there. As it finishes semi-dry with a slight sweetness to it, and yeah, almost no bitterness. Body at 6.4% is lower side of medium body to straight on medium body, so it's appropriate. The mouthfeel, not super soft and creamy. It has a nice soft and smoothness, but there is some carbonation here. It's not quite effervescent. It's not like super spritzy and just vibrant on the palate, but there is carbonation here, and it's kind of refreshing as far as the carbonation is concerned. Yeah, this is how I would approach this beer for me personally is I'd buy a 4-pack of this, and I would drink it out by the pool or grilling, barbecue. This is not overly complex. It's pretty simple. There's 2 or 3, maybe 4 characters, but this is all about the grapefruit. It's all about the refreshing quality of this one. Has a nice balance between the sweetness and the dryness. And yeah, I mean, for me, there's not a lot to say about this one. Like I said, it's not overly complex. What it is super drinkable. Dare I say crushable. Awesome label, pretty tasty in the glass. Rating on Subtropic from Hitchhiker, I'm gonna go straight 4 out of 5. I can't go much higher than that just because this lacks complexity to get into the 4.25 plus range for me personally. But like this is a super refreshing spring and summertime beer. I could drink easily 2 or 3 of these in one sitting, but this would be a great beer to, maybe buy a 4-pack, maybe buy a couple 4-packs, just have them in the fridge over a couple month period and just grab them when you're gonna go out and grill a steak or a burger or something, or when you're gonna go to the pool or maybe just go over a buddy's house or whatever and it's super warm out and you just want something to quaff. Dare I say quaff, super quaffable. Yeah, this is a crushable beer, quaffable beer, drinkable, super refreshing, tasty. I enjoy it. So Subtropic from Hitchhiker, I'm gonna give that a solid 4 out of 5. If you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it because like I said, I really do enjoy grapefruit beers and this kind of just reaffirms the opinion. Like for me, it's one of those things where like I said, don't jones for grapefruit. It's not one of my favorite fruits. I barely eat it anymore. But when it comes to beers, sign me up every single day. Anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by. Oh yeah, 6.4%. Yeah, I mean, it drinks in like the 6.5 range. I mean, it's, it is what it is. It's a 6.4% IPA with grapefruit. Yeah, drinks like it. Anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by. Till the next one. Cheers.